Welcome back to my channel. This is my makeup look today. Keep watching if you want to see how I got this look. It's kind of a quick, just soft glam look. I used the Too Faced chocolate bar palette for my eyes and also like some of my face as well. But I really hope that you enjoyed. If you want to see a full list of all the products I used on my face today, I always post a full list down in the description box. So I'm going to start off with one of my favorite foundations. What are you doing? Doing it wrong. It's because it's on the wrong day. Filming on a Friday. I don't usually film on a Friday. Usually I film on a Thursday. I don't know if I've ever filmed on a Friday. And I'm doing everything wrong because it's the wrong day. I didn't even have my microphone set up. And I was talking. This is the Makeup Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation. I have the shade F3. I got me a coffee from Sonic. It was pretty good. What are you doing? Are they digging for water? I think my cats are digging for water. I really love the finish this foundation gives. It looks very natural. It blends in so well with my skin. Like I barely put any on my forehead and it's not like noticeable that it's way thinner there. It wears very well as well. It wears very well as well. If you wear it for a long time, it's not the longest lasting foundation in that it'll hold up for like all day long, but it fades very like naturally and very gradually. For my under eye concealer, I'm going with the LYS Triple Fix Concealer. You can hear my family in the background, they're in the kitchen, and they're having a very loud conversation right now. I'm using some loose translucent powder to set my whole face. My favorite loose powder is the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. So for my eyes, I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I'm starting off with the shade Triple Fudge on a flat brush, and I'm running this along my lower lash line. Next, I'm taking the same shade on a kind of a denser crease brush, and I'm packing this onto my outer corner. And then I'm blending that shade up into my crease, and also inwards towards my inner corner a little bit. Next up, I'm taking the shade Milk Chocolate, and I'm putting a little bit of this on the same brush, and I'm blending this one right above the darker shade. Plus this one I'm bringing a little bit farther in towards my inner corner. The darker one I tried to keep out. I'm also buffing out my lower lash lines just a minimal amount with the same brush. Next up, I'm going back to that first flat brush I used, and I'm going in with this shade called Hot Chocolate. And I'm using a mixture of this flat brush and my fingers to press this all over my lid on the inner half. Then I'm grabbing the shade Marzipan on my finger as well, and I'm just pressing this mostly on the center of my lid, but kind of blend it towards the inner corner. I'm using a smaller pencil brush to take the same shade Marzipan and use this as my inner corner and my brow bone highlight. I'm using a little bit of this light pink shimmery shade called Champagne Truffle to do a little bit of my nose highlight and also my Cupid's bow highlight. I'm just placing this with my finger. I'm not going to do blush today, but I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer. This is the Ace Beauty Bronzed in Paradise palette, and I'm going to do a little bit of a mixture of these first two shades. I'm just placing this about where I would place my blush on my cheeks here, just for some warmth. I'm also going to put a little bit on like the perimeters of my face, also kind of on my forehead, just on the outer bits, and just a small amount. I do my forehead last, so there's barely anything left on the brush. I'm grabbing that pink shade Champagne Truffle again, and I'm going to use this as my face highlight. So now I'm going to add on some lipstick. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Whipped Caviar. And I'm just lining and about halfway filling my lips in with this. Now I'm filling them in with this darker toned nude lipstick. This one is by Milani and the shade is called Teddy Bear. Oh, and I also did my eyebrows right before I did my eyeshadow. I don't know if I mentioned that. But I filled in my eyebrows kind of lightly. And I used the darkest shade from the... Some more! Hi! I used the darkest shade from the Chocolate Bar palette. Do you want out? Is that what your qualm is? This is my little calico cat. She wants down. She did not want up. To finish off this look, I'm adding a few coats of mascara to my lashes. That completes this video. If you want to see more content from me, I post videos on Mondays and Thursdays. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it.